Okay, so to just give a little bit of a backstory on the topic of this hangout, um, a friend of mine who I probably haven't spoken to for a few months messages me out of the blue and says, "Oh, I'm on holiday." So I said, "Oh, wonderful, lovely. Where are you?" "Oh, we're in Panama." And I'm thinking, "Oh, okay, Panama, lovely." Um, and I just naively put, "Oh, who have you gone with?" And my friend sent a text back saying, "I'm here with my fiance." I'm quite shocked, as the last time I spoke to this friend, they were single. They'd been single for a long time, and I was quite shocked in such a short period. I think it was April, May I'd last spoke to them, that they'd met someone and seemingly got engaged. So myself and Ron were just briefly chatting, and we decided we would open this up to be our first kind of hangout that we would stream. So a question we asked is, love a dangerous thing? Do you want to start off, Ron, or?
uh, well, I'm not sure love is a dangerous thing. I'm not sure love is a altogether smart thing either. So I can't really say that I approve. As we are all victims to that little thing called love. Sometimes we dress it up and we lie to ourselves and we say that we're not, victims of love or victims of lust, but we are all creatures that follow that same cardinal feeling of our heart. No matter what background you come from, whether you're here from the beginning, when love blossomed, or whether you're new to love, finding love and experiencing its its miraculous power for the first time, we are all victims of love. I believe that is love a dangerous thing? Rightfully so, because love is one of the most powerful emotions that we can experience. It's more powerful than anger. It's more powerful than rage. It's more powerful than jealousy, envy, spite. I believe it's one of the strongest, and it also opens us up to a vulnerability, and a strength that that you seldom find in any of the other colors of the relationship spectrum. Love encompasses them all. You are at your highest when you're in love, and love will take you to your lowest point if you let it. So, in my opening statement, that's my little brief view on love.
That, though, is quite a pessimistic view on the topic. Now, I'm not disagreeing with what you've said. More specifically on, I think it can create a vulnerability, but it could also create strength, because without love, um, you can't really exhibit hope. Without love, you can't really have faith. I guess um, it's really down to, I know you can't paint two situations with the same brush. I get that. But I mean, I think it's quite a pessimistic view to say that love is dangerous. Um, Love is an experience. Um, it's not something to be taken for granted. And it's not something that you should just jump willy nilly into. And I know through experiences, through our own life experiences, it can make us cautious to feel love for another person. I guess that we need to slightly change the question in by saying, is love for another person a dangerous thing? Because I could love my house, I could love my dog, I could love my
Well, let me
job.
ask you this. You say that the question is love dangerous? Is love a dangerous thing?
Yeah.
I submit this as something to consider when we ask, is love a dangerous thing? Okay, yes. In the context of being in love with somebody else, you've had people that have been killed. You have wars that have been started over love. Both, both state and personal. People have gone to war for far less. And love, when you're talking about following the passions of your heart, people have been murdered for that same emotion. People break the ice. They come out of the shell when they're in love. Not to say, as I said, not to say that we aren't all creatures of a different shade. Some of us handle some of us handle love differently. Some of us want to be in control of it. And then when we can't be in control of it, we have to dominate it. If we can't dominate it, then we have to try to destroy it. Love is a very particular, I want to say, a very particular beast we've had to fight. It's a very particular monster of a shade that few of us have had the strength to endure. Now, that's not to say that on its own, love hasn't produced some wonderful results in the past. It's brought two people together and allowed that love allowed them to bring a child into the world. That love also allowed that world also allowed that child to experience things that no other one could. There's a there's a beauty to love few people will ever know. Fewer still that people will ever see. Regardless of the power that love holds, love compels us to take a chance. Love compels us to put ourselves in situations logically we normally wouldn't put ourselves in. You know, with that being said,
Well, let me put this to you then. You have a situation where